Okay, so for Augie's 5th day of school, we're going to go over all of his commands, starting with heel. So when you ask Auggie to heel, he should be on your left-hand side on a nice loose leash. When you want him to go sniff and kind of walk ahead a little bit, but not pulling, you can tell him free. So about 85% of your walk should be in the heel. That way it's structured, he's paying attention to you, we're giving him rewards. And then free for sniffing, going potty, all of that fun stuff. So we're going to start with heel and then go through the rest of his commands. Heel. Nice relaxed leash. Good boy. We want to reward Auggie when he's doing the right behavior to increase the rate of good behavior, and then we'll use the leash as a quick pop and release to fix him if he makes a mistake. Good job. Good heel. Because at this point in his training, he understands that heel means walk next to us on a loose leash. Good heel. So if he chooses to try and walk ahead or pull ahead, we will pop the leash and tell him no. Good heel. Good job. And it's okay if he walks slightly behind us as long as he's not trying to pull out in front of us. Good job. When we stop, we can ask Auggie to sit. It's okay if he's crooked. He doesn't have to be, show-stopping, sit, all that perfect stuff for competitions. We just want him to pay more attention to us when we're out on walks, so he's not darting all over the sidewalk or darting into the road. Good job. What, sit? Good boy. Heel. Good job. So now we're going to work on his sit stay. Whenever you stop on your walks, have him sit. Now when I want him to stay, I'm going to tell him with my body language by backing up, saying sit, again, as a reminder to stay. You can say stay, but it's just another word for him to try and memorize. So I like to use the same command, sit, because free means to get up. And I'm telling him two ways, with verbal and with my body language. If he lays down, that's fine too. But to show you the body language, I'm facing the same direction. Then I tell him free, and he knows to get up because I'm moving in a way that tells him, hey, follow my body language, versus this is kind of stay where you are. Good sit, buddy. Free? Free, yeah. So we're going to put him into a sit and just work on the stay a little bit. Sit. So you start, sit, with making it fairly easy, but starting to challenge him a little bit. Good, sit. Sit. Maybe a little distraction, sit. Laying down's fine too. Sit. Now I'm going to try walking around him. This can be a little challenging at first. Sit. Good, but you're a little rock star, so it wasn't hard at all. Good, sit. So make him sit at doors for door manners so he doesn't just bolt out. Have him sit, open the door, then tell him heel or free to walk through the door together. So he's not just bolting through and then he starts pulling on the leash. Free. Good job. So now we're going to do a little come when called. We're going to switch over to the longer leash. When you're practicing outside, you probably won't have to throw a treat to get Auggie away from you. But since we're inside, free, we might need to give him something to kind of get him away so we can practice come when called. Saying come means come from point A to point B, not putting him in a sit and then calling him, because that's not really realistic in the real world. Free, when you practice this, you can take him to a large open field, definitely have a leash on him. That way you can reel him in if he chooses not to come to you. So I'm going to throw a treat to kind of get him away. That way we can practice. Free. Come. Good boy. And then you definitely want to reward when he gets into your space. Sit. That way he knows Free. When I hear that command, it means run to my human as fast as possible so I can get my treat. I have the leash in case he chooses not to come to me. I can still reel him in. That way he understands when I say come, it means this action. And if you forget, I will help remind you. Free.
For your butt on this season's hottest tech and gaming gear. And on eBay, you can even get more
Right over there.
with a
Free.
healthier face. The holidays are here.
Come. Good boy. Good job. He had trouble figuring out where the treats were. Sit. But you did good still. Good sit. Free. Look. Right there. And over there. Come. Good boy. Good job. And you want to praise when he's coming to you to continuously reward the action of him coming when called. Good job. Free. So that command should be fun, but it is also really, really important for him to understand at least a little bit of the basics of the command in case you need it in an emergency situation. Free, but right now, he just knows everything on leash. So do not practice this off leash. We're going to do place next. Good place. Good job. So with Auggie, you want to again start easy, but slowly make this more challenging of a stay. So when you do have company come over, have the leash on, have the training collar on, and then you can put him on place so that he's not overly excited to greet your guests and then he starts jumping and mouthing or whatever. So place. We always put the treat on the bed so he thinks the bed produces the reward, so he wants to stay there. Place. Good. So I know I'm off camera a little bit. I'm heading towards the door. Place. To see if I can't knock on it and pretend there's a guest in here. So I start easy. I just went halfway. Now I'm going to go to the door and knock. Place. Good. Place. Good place. And then you slowly start adding distractions from there. So maybe you can have a friend go outside, knock on your door, tell them to wait, put him on place, and answer the door. That way he gets exposed to it. He will make mistakes. Fix him and do the exercise again until he gets it right. Don't reward right after a mistake. Make sure he gets it right first, then he gets a reward. Good place. Good job. And readjusting on the bed is great. Good place. We're not telling him sit or down or anything. He can do whatever he wants to be comfortable on the bed as long as he's not vocalizing or chewing on the physical bed. He has free reign to do whatever, but we do encourage calm behaviors with rewards. So, hey Boo. No. So he made the mistake. I wanted to show you a correction so that he can get it right this time. Hey Boo. Hey Auggie. Good place. So he did it right then. So now, place. I want to reward him. A key thing is don't free from a distance. Whenever you're done with the exercise and it's time for Auggie to get off the bed, we always go back to him, tell him he did a good job with some belly scratches maybe. And then we'll tell him free with our body language. Good job, Auggie. So those are Auggie's commands for day school level 1. Sit. He's doing awesome. He'll do a great job as long as we have fun and stay consistent. Remember to reward behaviors you like to increase the rate of those behaviors and use the collar to correct unwanted behaviors to decrease the rate of those behaviors. So, like always, have fun and stay consistent.